Hey there, I just wanted to quickly pop in here and share something deep in my heart regarding the feelings of unworthiness. And I used to go through unworthiness and having and believing that I am unworthy of certain things in my life, of things that I desired, of things that maybe people had that were really good. Matter of fact, the life I'm living today, back then I would have thought that I'm not worthy to have a life that I'm living right now. This made me resistant to change. It made me stuck in my life because I carried this unworthiness for such a long time. You see, I had defined who I was because of my past experiences, based from past the things that people used to say to me in the past or even do to me. It made me put on some kind of a definition like, people always look down on me, then I must be someone who is unworthy. Then I'm not given the love that I'm seeking, then I must be unlovable. You see, this is how we tend to define ourselves when we go through certain experiences, when we simply don't know the truth or have the skills or the tools to develop ourselves to really believing the truth of what God says we are, who God says we are, and who we're supposed to be in this world. Regarding feeling of unworthiness, it used to affect my choices. It affected the way that I showed up. It affected the things I allowed into my life. Like, I would allow things that would actually put me down simply because of the strong belief of unworthiness. And this is what tends to happen. Sometimes we turn to things like people pleasing so that we can feel a sense of worth or of value by pleasing other people, so we feel loved, when really we are derailing ourselves, when really we are doing it at the expense of who we were meant to be in this world, for ourselves, for our families, or for whatever purpose that the Lord is calling you for. So what I really want to share is something that has been key, that really helped transform the way that I saw myself, and to really align my eyes to see myself through God's eyes by reading His Word. I started hungering and thirsting, like really, really seeking God and saying, Lord, I just don't know what the purpose for my life is. I just feel worthless. I feel like I have no purpose whatsoever. But I started searching Him, and in searching Him, I learned more about Him, which really helped me understand myself, helped me understand my past, helped me see that actually there's a moment in time when I defined myself, and that was contrary to what the Lord defined me as. And He was showing me also, but through reading the Word, who I am in Him, who I'm meant to be in Him, how I need to walk, how I can find myself more and identify who I truly am, and not on what my experience or my circumstances or what other people's mistakes put on me, but to rather use that as a moment of truth and say, this is what I went through. And it actually prepared me and molded me and shaped me to have better understanding, to be who I am today. I don't have to adapt to less. I don't have to live in a way that I accept feeling unworthy, because that is not the plan for God, the plan God has for me in my life. Remember that God has a plan for each and every one of us, and He says in His Word that His plan is to prosper us. It is not to harm us. Just remember, you are worthy. God has a plan and a purpose for you. You are waking up every single day and breathing this fresh life that you have every single day, because He's not done with you yet. So seek Him, ask Him what the purpose of your life is and how you can align yourself to the purpose He has for you. Ask Him to really help you understand who He has made you to be, and to help you have a better understanding of where this unworthiness comes from. Do some searching within yourself and ask yourself questions like, where does this unworthiness come from? Where is it rooted? When was the first time I remember feeling these feelings of unworthiness in my life? Is that the root cause, Lord? Pray over it and ask God to really help you remove that from your belief, and replace that belief with what God says about who you truly are, as worthy and as highly favored and as blessed as He says you are, or wants you to walk in, so that you walk according to His plan for your life. Okay? Ciao.